Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. I'd just like to say thank you so much for all your support, for your donations, likes, comments and subscribes. It really means a lot. And welcome to the channel if you're new. So this reading is for twin flames. We're going to look into the divine feminine energy and the divine masculine energy. See sort of where you're all at the moment, but remember your journeys are different. So what I channel at the moment might be happening for some of you, but it might not happen till later down the line for others, for example. But it still shows you, you know, what's to come, because remember the energy comes before the action. Something I have channeled though, just the other day, and that's why I've been guided to do this reading, is that divine masculines at the moment are at a crossroads. Not all, but the ones I was kind of channeling, let's say. In particular, those who are in a karmic relationship. Divine masculines, I feel, have really started to step up and realise what they want, and a lot of them are unhappy in their situations, and they're starting to find the courage to approach or confront, let's say, their partner, to have the talk, you know, about what they both want. That's really come through strongly in a download that I had the other day. Okay, now if it's not a partnership, then it could just be another karmic situation, you know, where they're living with people, or a job, family. Yeah, a lot of divine masculines are really transforming. That was another message that I got. Okay, so we'll start with Wisdom of the Oracle cards. Now I'm going to do this a bit differently. We're just going to see what cards come out, and I'm going to be guided to which energy it relates to more, because sometimes it really is both, you know, divine feminine and masculine. So some of these cards might be for the shared energy as well. Okay, they're the shared energy. Oh wow, that's reversed. That's the divine masculine. That's the shared connection. The divine feminine. Okay, so we got Y at the bottom of the deck. This really makes sense because I feel, in particular, divine feminines, as you know, as we start to awaken and we get all these signs around us, and this feeling we have that draws us back to our twin flame. We may even have memories of past lives. So you start asking questions. Now this could be happening as well for the divine masculine right now. This is what's helping them to step up into their divine masculine energy and know what they want. So we've got 3 for each. Now for the shared energy, quite interesting, this kind of links. So I feel that both of you are getting signs that come to you sometimes when you're just doing your chores, or, you know, random, even quite tedious things sometimes, you know, around the house. and you just get an image of your twin flame, for example. And they're probably having the same thing happen. And it could also just be reminders, like songs on the radio, numbers, lookalikes, things people say, loads of things here. 42 equaling a 6 for harmony and love. So you're always drawn back to each other, essentially, because you are within each other. Yeah, this is what I was feeling in the Divine Masculine. This is also for the Divine Feminine, though, shared energy. There's a regeneration happening. So big changes, new beginnings for Divine Feminines and Divine Masculines. Ego death, in particular, which comes with spiritual awakening. And this is, quite beautiful, because for me this also speaks about the regeneration of the connection that's to come, this tree growing from the ashes. So a lot of you may at some points have thought, well, it feels like it's over, I don't feel the connection anymore, and then you get these signs and you think, no, I can't let go, and you hold on to that hope. Because it is a blessed connection, this is beautiful. The stars are aligning for both of you, Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine. It really has been about finding your own inner happiness and stepping up into that divine energy. Yeah, so this is what I feel for the DMs right now is happening. Lessons have been learned by both of you. Okay, so we'll start here with Divine Masculine. It was quite interesting when this card flew out in the reverse. Doesn't usually happen with this deck, but I clearly see that as a sign. So the card is peace with the egg for the new beginning, but in reverse is showing that the Divine Masculines within are feeling very conflicted. They're not seeing a way forward in their situations. That's why they want to have that talk. For some of them, if they're with a partner or with themselves, like within, realizing, I want something different. I want that new beginning. I want that peace within. And interesting, we've got 22 to 23. So a transition, I feel, is happening at the moment for the Divine Masculines. Now this really makes sense as well. Another double number, 44, which speaks here about stability. Yeah, as I said before, this is what a lot of DMs are thinking about. A lot of thinking energy on their own. Really just reflecting on where they're at. Are they happy in their relationship, if they're in a relationship, or in their job, their environment? And they're really being almost pushed to do this with these signs they're getting. And here as well with the stars, their angels and guides are helping them have these memories of the Divine Feminine, I feel, is one, with those signs, which makes them realise where they feel comfortable, where they want to go to. It's the Divine Feminine. So it's amazing the way that's happening. And then they're realising that where they're at is just not for them. That's a message I keep getting at the moment for them. So they're in deep reflection, they're conflicted. Yeah, they need a bit of a hand, a leg up. They may reach out to a parent, parental figure, for some guidance. This is also spirit though, and they're angels who are really helping them right now behind the scenes, because 34 breaks down to a 7 spiritual number. So I feel also divine masculines are spiritually starting to awaken. That's really coming through here for this group, this time. Really listening to how they feel within. A bit overwhelmed. I feel some of them are a bit overwhelmed, but they'll get there. So, divine feminines, you're being guided to sort of take a leap of faith. This always reminds me of the Fool card. Let go of past hurts is one message here. Continue on your spiritual path, spiritual evolving. And for some of you, it's about, just going for it. Some of you are unsure whether to have a new beginning. So that regeneration, as I said, is for both of you. So for some divine feminines, it really is about starting again with the building blocks. Single energy here. So some divine feminines may, at the moment, be going through an ending in a relationship or moving, really focusing on themselves. 28 breaking down to a 1, so new beginning. Kind of stepping into their power as well. Interesting mirroring here. And the guidance I feel for divine feminines is to stay in the here and now. Because you've got that new beginning coming with the egg, the change, 32, breaking down to a 5 for a change. Try not to wander too much into the future, what's to come, when, why. Why did this happen in the past? Why did my divine masculine leave me? Why am I in this situation I'm in now? All of these things. It's mental, isn't it? It's mental conflict, which isn't good for your well-being. So try not to focus too much on what happened and what's to come. Just focus on now, how you feel now. Meditating, is really coming through with these 2 cards. But, it's necessary for both DM and DF. As I said, we all have that within us, so there might be some things, if you're the divine feminine, there might be some things I've said about the divine masculine that also resonate, because, as I said, we have both energies within us. Okay, so we'll leave those out, because they might kind of pop up again, in a message. Let's look then with some tarot at with the Ethereal Visions deck. We're going to look at the Divine Feminine a little bit more. Okay, so we got the 6 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. memories from the past, with your counterpart. Like the signs that we had before that you might be getting, memories might just be popping up. And with the Magician, this is interesting because I feel this is happening between you both because you're thinking about each other. This is often the case, So as you visualise, what you visualise, your DM may actually be seeing or feeling, and vice versa. Because you're both the Magician, essentially, We've got the infinity symbol here. Together you can manifest anything, and you can visualise, you can even maybe hear each other's thoughts, at times emotions. So quite interesting for the Divine Feminine, really getting an energy of ending things here, trying to release the burdens of the past. So that's why we got that here and now card, trying to let go of the past and stay in the here and now. Some Divine Feminines, it could be addictions that you're letting go of. And for some Divine Feminines, it's the end of also a karmic cycle. With the World, the last card in the Major Arcana. You've learnt your lessons, Divine Feminine. You've been through maybe some negative, heavy times, heavy lessons, But with the Six of Swords, it's time to move on, which really links with this. Come to the edge, about going for it, moving on. Okay, and we got the Ace of Cups here, indicating self-love is what a lot of you are really being guided to focus on. After this difficult time, because it might have been a bit codependent for some of you, a bit negative with the Devil. It was just very heavy. And so now is the time to just focus on you, on the here and now. There's the new beginning we said about building as well. It could be a new home as well. Some of you are moving or thinking about moving on to. Okay, let's have a look then at the Divine Masculine with the Golden Art Nouveau deck. Wow, Divine Masculines are really all over the place right now, feeling that in their energy. Yeah, with the Knight of Wands, definitely that's what I was feeling. Real up and down, confused energy. Thinking about their stability and what they want in the long term. Because a lot of them they might have been in a commitment for a long time, and they're doing fine, they're quite stable, but there's no cups, it's all about finances and passion, but where's the love? Quite interesting. So, Divine Masculines have been through life lessons as well, as we got for the Divine Feminine. They could be in a marriage or a long-term commitment. They could have children. We got two Fools here, so I really feel that a lot of divine masculines, as I said before, are going to choose to have a break, withdraw their energy, I'm really getting, from their situations. So if it's a marriage, that's strongly coming through. They're kind of no longer invested, is what I'm getting there. And this is so interesting because they've got the Queen of Cups below the Ace of Cups. Also speaking about self-love, that the divine masculines need to focus on what they want. As I said earlier, what do they want? And for me, this is really the nurturing, loving energy of the divine feminine. So this Ace of Cups here, for the divine feminine, I feel also could be an offer from the divine masculine, which we've got here. So a little gift, an apology. It's going to start off small. So commitment is on their mind right now. That is strongly coming through here. There could be an age gap for some of you, and that's quite common. Some divine masculines could have also had addictions, could have been gambling, I'm feeling, for some of them. And even mental health issues. I really feel they're holding back their emotions. That's why they're a little bit all over the place. Okay, let's see. Well, I didn't actually ask the question there, so I'm going to put that back. Okay, so I'm going to ask what comes next for the divine feminine. Okay, sorry, that threw me a little bit. Okay, yeah, so the message really is leading back to that Ace of Cups, I feel, to keep focusing on self-love, because I'm getting an energy of impatience, being unfulfilled in your situations, no longer feeling in control. It's a message I'm getting coming through there. And wanting to spiritually move on, which is what this journey is all about, isn't it? Yeah, so a lot of divine feminines, it's around your stability and emotions. I'm also getting, like ego death that we got before. That regeneration. This is like slowly starting to happen for divine feminines, but for some it's been a bit slow. There's been some resistance. Okay, so how about what's to come next for the divine masculine? So they're going to come out of that conflict and communicate their truth in their current situation, I feel. they're going to step up into like their divine energy and listen to their emotions, so how they're feeling within. So we've got some regret coming through for divine masculines. I feel that this could be for the situation they were in, that a lot of them are going to move on from with the Chariot. A kind of the energy is that I'm feeling is some of them regret, wonder if it was the right choice to move on, but they feel guided to do it. And this energy really links here with the balance, the yin and yang. When they're aligned, they just feel inclined to move forward. Yeah, and they start to awaken, which is really what I was feeling before. When they can do this, come out of this energy of being stuck in the past as well, of not being at peace, which we got here, not seeing their way forward, but they do find their way forward with the Chariot. Okay, anything else for the Divine Feminine? Wow. So you're going to have some communication, Divine Feminines, truthful communication on the way. Now, some of you, this I feel is you, though, with your sword up. So you're going to ask for the truth, and you're going to be a bit defensive, not quite fully letting them in. You're going to think a lot about this in terms of whether you want to grow this or what you want. It's strongly coming through here. But that's just beautiful, because we've got the Lovers, which shows, the union of twin flames. The love there, that a lot of you, I feel, you just... The energy I'm getting is like you won't be able to resist, In your mind, you've thought through all these things you'll say. You're going to be looking away, not quite letting them in. And then you're going to think about what they say and how you feel. And I think that is the best thing to do. Just... also look at their actions, not just what they say, and then, how you feel. So a lot of reflection here. For Divine Feminines, a decision with the Lovers as well. Yeah, so the Divine Masculine really does want to will want to work at this. Because I feel also, the message I'm getting is some of you may just knock them back, but they're going to be quite persistent, because they know that the Divine Feminine is the only one they want. Again, more energy here of working together, wanting to grow something with you. This is the soul contract, that you both have with each other. We can see it here. It was written eons ago. You've had many lives together. And this is interesting, because both of these show someone working. Yeah, so not just working at their pentacles, but working at this connection. I do feel for a lot of you will work in mission together, which is what a lot of twin flames are guided to do. And yeah, the Queen of Wands, there you go, there's the Divine Feminine. Put on a pedestal, they want to work at this with the Divine Feminine. They also know what they want. They will know what they want. With the Divine Feminine. A lot of passion there. Yeah, there's passion and love, and this is what I feel eventually just draws the Divine Masculine back. That's really coming through. Okay, so yeah, the Divine Masculines have gone through karmic lessons. Wow, we've got here the Lovers as well, and the Empress. So the Divine Masculine wants this reunion with the Divine Feminine. He builds up the courage to put things right because he listens to his emotions, yeah. But there is that stuck energy as well that I was feeling before. Yeah, and he's been through karma as well. Something around emotions that happened to them. Now, they may have gone through a lesson, as we got before, that was similar to what they put you through. And this is what brings up that regret in them. Okay. So we're going to just finish them with some spirit animal oracle cards. Again, we'll just see what comes out, who it links to. Okay, so we need, my guides are saying 3 for each again, like we got before. So we need 1 more for the Divine Feminine. And 1 more for the Divine Masculine. Well, that's beautiful. Dog spirit at the bottom of the deck, be loyal to what you love. Because you're both loyal to each other. You could have this new beginning, 19, breaking down to a 1. In your hearts, you are loyal to each other. May not feel like that to some of you, but remember, it's all about your journey of spiritual evolving. Right, so this is amazing for the shared energy, number 1, Ant Spirit, time to collaborate. Which really, links here with the building blocks, which is a number 1. okay, which we've got for the divine feminine, and the divine masculine with the Three of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, showing he wants to collaborate with the divine feminine. So that's just amazing. And you know, there's two of you working together in mission. We got a 10 and a 1. So again, completions happening, new beginnings, and the buffalo spirit says the abundant universe will provide. Yeah. Because together, working in mission, I just feel that you can create anything, as I said before about, you know, the magician. You will do really well together. And that, wow, this is amazing. 28 breaking down to a 1. So we've got 1, 1, 1, which means new beginning. That is amazing, everyone. That synchronicity. So this is to come, this new beginning, shared. Yeah, this is a shared energy, so together. And the guidance here is clear out the clutter. Yeah, so getting rid of past thoughts, or thoughts in your head going round and round, you know. Expressing yourself with the blue. Also a lot of green, so heart chakra, healing, forgiving, really coming through there. But this is a really positive, powerful reading, I feel, showing that it's manifesting. You know, it might not be right now, but the energy is now changing. So for divine feminines, eagle spirit has your back. Yep, so you are protected. 23 equaling a 5 for a change. Also, I get with the eagle, try and see things from a higher perspective. Yeah, in terms of that knowing that you have about what's going on. Listen to your intuition. So we got dragonfly spirit, beautiful. Truth transcends illusion. Yeah. So the truth will come out with the blue. The truth will be spoken with that page of swords that we got. Yeah, and that breaks away that illusion of what you thought was going on wasn't actually real. It was just an illusion, you know, because it was a lesson that you had to go through, or the divine masculine had to go through, but that was it. You know, in reality, in their hearts, in your hearts, you're both loyal. And another synchronicity, because we've got 22 here and 22 here. So mirroring. And that to me speaks of balanced energies and also love. It's like a message of love, 22, 22. Okay, and the other one, the divine feminine, wombat spirit, be at home. Okay, so yeah, being with yourself, I'm getting with that one, like the here and now. Being comfortable with yourself at home. Yeah. But also with home, with twin flames, we do often feel that our twin flame feels like home. So this is to come, that feeling again. And also that feeling may be coming up more in you, within you, you know, feeling your counterpart. And 68, breaking down to another 5, yeah, so a change. Could also be a new home again, which we got before. for Divine Feminine. It's definitely a change and a new beginning there. Okay, so for Divine Masculines, we've got the Crow. Co-create with Spirit. Yeah, they're being guided by Spirit to make changes in their lives, to spiritually evolve, to see things from a higher perspective. So you both sort of got that message with the bird, you know, like flying free. Listening, just listening to signs, really. And you may even see signs in some of these animals, you know, it could be birds, because you both got a bird. So Divine Masculine also got Armadillo. Spirit, set healthy boundaries. Yeah. This could have been their lesson, I feel, that they've just been in, or they've been in for a long time, where they were kind of being walked over. They weren't being given to equally. They were letting the partner cross boundaries, you know. And so they've had to learn from that to set healthy boundaries. Again, this could be for you, Divine Feminine, as well. This could have been what happened in the past with the Divine Masculine, and now they've learnt their lesson, which, as I said before, this often happens, and they realise what they then did to you and how that must have felt. Okay, and this is beautiful because we got the swan, the symbol of twin flames, you know, because they mate for life, so they're very loyal. Time for a deep dive. Yeah, as we had before, 60, so 6 for love. Divine Masculines are really being urged to listen to their emotions, how they feel. Not just put up with where they're at, you know, but how do they actually feel? What do they want? Are they where they want to be? All of these things, I feel, have started to happen for Divine Masculines. As I said before, that was what I was getting, that they're going to have this talk with their partner, you know, if they're with a partner. And the blue, yeah, indicating expression, needing to express themselves. Okay, everyone, well, this has been a sort of longer than normal reading, but wanted to sort of really go into detail here because I'm really sensing a lot of shifts starting to happen now, and I would say moving into the spring and summer for a lot of you, and it could be after that as well, depending where you're at. Okay, everyone, well, I hope you've enjoyed the reading. Please do comment if it resonates. Wishing you all peace, love and light on your journeys. Thank you again for your support, and I'll see you soon.